Hi, AP. So I am coming to you this afternoon after grading a whole bunch of DSO logos, closing in on three quarters, I think. And after looking at the first set and then not having as many to grade as I thought, I looked at a different set of students and I was looking for patterns because essentially I have a lot of you who misunderstood a central core of the assignment or weren't able to produce that central core of the assignment enough that I'm pretty worried about it. And so, as a teacher, when I start to see a pattern, I have to wonder, well, who is it? Is it the students or is it me? And I think it's both. But the big conclusion that I kind of reached is, oh my gosh, my people in class who we've been talking about this and like making little modifications or having small conversations where I'm doing kind of micro guidance, they came out with a much better understanding of the paper, way better than anyone else. Even the people who were coming in and visiting with me a couple times a week through a Zoom for a few minutes. And so that started to make sense. It started to make sense to me that the people who were the furthest away, who checked in the least amount of time, had the biggest struggles with the paper, and the people who were in the room who heard all of these conversations and then had another conversation with me, maybe independently, benefited the most from that small guidance, which makes sense. That's my style, and we can't replicate that through hybrid. So I've given out quite a few grades that need revisions. And I've already emailed you or will be emailing you very shortly if you do need to do a revision. And the first step of the revision is talking to me. We have to have that part where we're on the same page after you've listened to my feedback. You understand where we are, where you are, and what we need to do. So that's the first stage. The second stage is going to be showing me that you know the basic skills of DSO Logoi and can present them. So that means presenting argument and presenting two arguments, right? Two side by side arguments. Now, there's no time for us to really rewrite a lot, and that would be unfair. I know you have other things going on besides this paper. That's why I want the paper due before the end of the school year. And so I do think I'm coming up with a project to be a revision project where you can do that. So that is coming up. I'm going to make that between today and tomorrow and get that out to you. But I wanted you to have a video that kind of said, like, this is my intention. This is what we're trying to do. And if you messed up on the paper, I understand where my role was in that. I want you to understand where your role was in that. And then we're gonna catch you in this revision safety net like we're supposed to. As long as you can display those skills at the end of the day, you're going to be fine. You're going to get a passing grade on DSO Logoi. So this is going out to all of you. If you have questions, please email me. Do remember, as I have barely gotten anyone to talk to these past couple days, I am free from 12:30 to 1:50 every single day after, during that block. It's not that I'm not free other times, but I'm free all of that time. So, make a conference with me during that time, and we'll get talking, and we'll feel a lot better about where we are with DSO Logoi. Don't take your foot off the gas with English History Project. That's the thing for this class that you should be working on. And that is due on May 24th. So you got 12 days. That's 60% of your final. And then the 40% of your final will be a reflection essay that I still need to make. I kind of have it made. I just need to modify it for all of you. If you've taken the AP test, you can opt out of that, which means you take your grade in the class for that 40%. and then you walk away. You just do the English history project, and then you walk away. And then the reflection, if you have, like, let's say an 80, you're like, well, I know I'm going to get better than an 80 on a reflection, then take the reflection. That will be an option to you. And I'll give you a timeline for that as well. All right, so again, if you have questions, let me know. Hopefully this video helps a little bit in getting us on the right path.